What up, YouTube? 2.tx here, back at you with another Apex video. And today we have the Respawn check-in for March 27th, 2019. So let's jump right into it. So as I said, this is a Respawn check-in for March 27th. They kind of come to us. This is kind of the dev communication to the community to allow them to, tell us where they stand on some of the known issues. Some updates, upcoming things that are happening, and they always do it right there on the Play Apex, or Apex Legends Reddit page, the official dev-supported Reddit page. So let's jump over here and see what they had. Jay Fresh from Respawn brought it to us this time. Jay Fresh said, "Hey all, today we wanted to check in and provide some info on some of the topics we've seen discussed this week that we can speak to. First one they address here is Legend Resting bonus to 50,000 XP this week. Remember, every week the resting bonus for Legends will increase by 25,000. As of today, the total resting bonus you can earn for Legends is 50,000. Next week it will be 75, and so on, and a cap at 250,000 XP. So don't get too far behind. As I said in yesterday's video, don't get too far behind. Yes, you have the ability to catch up, but man, it can be pretty tough. Frame rate capped to 144 on PC. In the last patch, we made an update with the intent to cap frames at 300 if the players bypass the default 144 frames per second. This introduced a bug that capped frames to 144 regardless if the player uncapped or not. In the next patch, it will be fixing this so the cap is 300 as intended." Xbox update yesterday. Xbox should have noticed a small update that it needed to be downloaded yesterday. This was to, I think they meant to say here, it says this was address some stability. This was meant to address some stability issues on Xbox One. Legends hitboxes. Now this is an interesting one because it's been a big topic ever since, especially you're talking about some of the non-registered shots and some of the bigger Legends and their hitboxes. That's why people are playing them. So let's see what they have to say here. "Thank you to everyone that's been catching and reporting this. After investigating on our end, we were able to confirm that there is an issue regarding hitboxes around Legends' arms and upper bodies. This was why you would see a shot appear to connect but not always register damage. We have made some small improvements server side, but are still investigating other examples players are sharing and doing tests to repro and address. Please continue to report and share clips if you can." See, they don't address any of the bigger player issues or hitboxes changing, more so of like things that should be registering that aren't. Audio known issues. Now this is very interesting because everybody said, "Oh man, the game sounded so great when it first came out." And I was thinking, like, why don't they just revert back to whatever they did? And obviously, it's probably not that easy. But I'm glad that they know and they are aware of the issues and they're addressing them. Issues we are aware of currently and looking into are audio dropouts, where sound or parts of sound in the game seem to be missing at times. Audio distortion, where there is a loud static or mangled sounding audio that plays, generally during large gunfights and or heavy concentration of players. And the third one here is close enemy footsteps being too quiet or silent in some situations. I've actually had this happen to me where, I'm like, in a battle, or we finished a battle, and, I use Astros, and I typically can hear footsteps, and we've had a couple teams come up on us since the last update where literally you couldn't even hear them coming. I never even heard their footsteps. Some troubleshooting tips that could help improve your audio performance, and they list them out here. Then you have when you're experiencing audio issues or bugs, here are some info you can provide to help us identify the problem. They break that down as well. I won't go through all those. I will finish here with this. It is an update on crashes. This is really big. Jay says here, "Last week we dropped a small patch for PC. This patch included a fix for the biggest offender causing crashing on PC that we were able to identify thanks to all the Apex_crash reports players sent us. Since then, we've seen the daily crash rate drop on PC drop by about 90%. 90%, that's huge. It's a huge chunk of that for sure. This is promising to see, but we know we're not out of the woods yet. We've been investigating the remaining causes for crashes, and we're seeing and planning to add better communication for the game with error messages and tips to help players troubleshoot issues in the event of a PC crash in the future update. We are aware of reported crashes on console as well, and we will be including improvements to overall stability in an upcoming client patch. I can't say specific dates yet, but we'll let you folks know when we can, and we'll include patch notes for it as well. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us today, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. It's always great to hear from a developer of a game that you love. I think Respawn is doing a great job of listening to the community, hearing what we have to say, and putting in those fixes. I can't wait to see all the quality of life fixes and all the content that they continue to develop and bring out. So thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notifications. Give me a like. Leave some comments. Let's get a conversation going. And until next time, guys, keep up the hype and stay loud.